Okay, so here we've got a couple more arrowheads, I guess. There's one right here, and there's one right here. But there's also petroglyphs, which you got to be keeping an eye out for. So there's one there, there's a few up here, and then you don't actually have to look at all of them. You just sort of have to look at the screen they're on in order to add them to the map, I guess. Okay, so we should have, I think, most of these here, yeah. Anyways, this one is found down here. This one's found very bottom there. Oh, I missed one, I guess. This one is right here. Little dude right there. The star is right up here, and the hand right below it. Oops. Squiggly bro is right there. Yes, yeah. Birdman is up here. This is down here. So I guess I missed, yeah, just this one right here. So we'll head back down. Right there. There we go. Now the rest of these are all for later when we actually get our rope to get head up to the higher bit. Right there. And we're all done at Cougar Bend. So let's head to the ranch. Oh, and we spawn back here in the corral instead of actually in here. So we have to pop over here, take this, and throw it back. And usually when we put this back, we have to wait a little while for a cutscene to load. But in the beta version, it just loads.
Uh-oh, I better put that back. Oh my gosh, Jane Nash is Tex's sister.
So there we go. And that, I think, can be a game-breaking bug. If that cutscene doesn't load and you back out and you miss that completely, that's, I think, I could be wrong, but I think it just kind of messes things up. So let's talk to Tex about that.
You still here?
You sound surprised.
You and your friends, if they ever show up, you ain't gonna last more than 3 days out here.
Well, I hope you like surprises, Tex, because you're in for one.
City folk can't take living out here. Too rugged, too much work, too dangerous.
I understand you have a sister named Jane Nash.
So what if I do?
I found a pretty nasty letter from someone named Jane Nash in the Raleigh's desk.
That don't mean it was my sister. Hey, you've been snooping, haven't you? In the Raleigh stuff? In my stuff?
Not really. I mean, not technically.
My business ain't none of your business. And that includes any sisters I may or may not have. You need to go. I'm busy.
Now, if I'm correct, we should just be able to walk out the door, and it'll be evening. There we go.
And she'll be coming around the mountain when she goes. Yodelay!
I can't take any more.
Where are you going? You can't leave. The Raleigh said we were to have a cookout and entertain our guest.
Yeah, well, I don't call this entertainment. It's worse than whatever that stuff was you cooked.
That was lamb ragout for your information, and it was great. If you couldn't appreciate it, it's because your taste buds are about as sophisticated as a sand flea's.
I think I'll turn in too. Night, ma'am. Next time, just stick to burgers.
Et tu, Brute? You see that? You see what I put up with? Day in and day out, I cast my culinary pearls before ungrateful, uncultured swine. Well, I'll show them.
say this happened right after that phantom horse showed up again?
The pump house blew just as the horse was galloping away.
Oh, my, this is awful. Maybe Shorty was right. Maybe that horse is a bad omen.
Well, I gotta say, there is some audio missing from that cutscene there. There's usually Shorty walks away and he's like, next thing I'm gonna do is write a best-selling cookbook, make $1 million. That'll show them, and you hear him walk inside the house, but there was nothing. That was almost more terrifying than the actual game that launched, because it's just quiet. There's just Nancy in the fire, and then all of a sudden, this horse comes out of nowhere. That is terrifying.
I'm more inclined to think that someone is using that horse to divert attention.
What do you mean?
It's possible that while everyone's attention was on that horse, someone sabotaged the pump house.
Why on earth would someone sabotage the pump house?
Someone may be trying to chase you off the ranch.
But why?
That I don't know. Yet.
You don't think Tex or Shorty or Dave is somehow involved, do you?
It's possible, but I just don't know yet.
Oh, my. You might not be safe there.
Maybe we should send her home.
I'll be fine. Really, I want to help, and I can help.
Well, it sounds like we could certainly use your help.
Can you think of anyone who might have a grudge against you?
No, but I'll tell you what. Ed and I will put our thinking caps on, and if anything comes to us, we'll call you. Have you called the sheriff and told him all this?
Not yet.
Tell her about the storms.
Tell me about the what?
The storms. You need to be careful when you go riding because it can be sunny one minute and pouring down rain the next.
I'll be careful.
Good. And if you have any more questions, just call.
One more thing. Until I figure out what's going on, it would probably be a good idea not to mention my suspicions to anyone at the ranch.
Of course. Keep in touch.
I will. Bye.
Cool. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to go snoop in Shorty Thurman's area, which you'll notice the lighting looks a little bit off here. Maybe it's just
Mineral
me.
deposits?
Can I help you find something?
Can I help you find something?
No, actually, I pretty much found everything on my own.
For your information, I got those maps 'cause I was hoping there might be a long-lost gold mine or two around here. But like most of my get-rich-quick ideas, it didn't pan out. Apparently, there's no gold left in them thar hills, or silver, or copper, or anything else. Now, I don't ever want to catch you in my stuff again.
Okay, well, I guess we'll talk
Yes?
to Shorty.
I'm embarrassed that you caught me snooping through your stuff.
Just proves we're birds of a feather. I've been known to go poking through other people's stuff myself.
Got any chores you want me to do?
Do exactly what you did for me yesterday, and I'll be forever grateful. Start by picking all the ripe stuff in the garden again. Basket's outside.
Well, I'd better get going.
Don't be a stranger.
Sweet. Okay, let's go and pick some veg. Oh, I guess we can't do that. There's a rattlesnake in our way. That's too bad. Well, while we're waiting for the snake to leave, let's call the sheriff.
Hernandez.
Hi, are you the sheriff?
Yes, ma'am.
My name is Nancy Drew. I'm staying at Shadow Ranch.
Oh, yeah? I spent a good part of last night out there.
I know. I never got a chance to talk to you.
Is there something I can do for you?
Would it be all right if I looked around in the pump house?
Sure. I'm all done in there. Should have had my deputy take that sign down. Mind my asking why you want to look around? Wait a minute. Dave told me about you. You're the girl detective.
Amateur detective.
I don't know. Dave seemed to be real impressed with you. In more ways than one, I might add.
Do you know most of the men who work at Shadow Ranch?
I know them all. That doesn't mean I'm best buddies with them, but it's a pretty small world out here, and I've either known or known of those boys for years.
And they're all stand-up guys, as far as you know?
I'd vouch for every single one of them.
Thanks for your help.
You bet.
Excellent. Oh, let's pop into here.
Looks like the pipe was pretty badly corroded.
I'll take that, and I believe we have to, explore the passageway.
Dave?
There he is.
Where did you come from?
So another thing you'll notice is that he was very loud there. Something that Her Interactive did in the earlier days was, and I'm not sure how often they did this in the recent games, but in the earlier games, they would actually include some audio or some dialogue, depending on the situation, with the actual video file. So that animation of Dave walking out had the audio embedded into the video file. And because of that, the audio sliders in the settings tabs, or settings tab, doesn't actually control the volume of the video clip, but of all the other audio instead.